Hello everybody, welcome back after SIMCAT 12. Here we are with a few more questions. Quick approaches. Do stop whenever you need to read the questions. Find the area bounded by these lines. Mod of x plus y is 2 and mod of y is 2. Y is 1, mod y is 1. So I have it on the next page. This is the axis. First we draw the lines. Mod x plus y is equal to 2, which means x plus y is equal to 2 and x plus y is equal to minus 2. So we need to draw these two lines. So these are the lines. X plus y is equal to 2. Put x is equal to 0. Y will be equal to 2. So this is the coordinate 0, 2. Put y is equal to 0 and you will have x is equal to 2. So this is a comma 2, 0. Similarly, you have the other line. Now here mod y is equal to 1, which means y is equal to 1 plus minus 1. Y is equal to plus minus 1. So these are these two lines. Y is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 1. Now we need the area that is between these four lines. Between these, this we see that it's a parallelogram here. It's a parallelogram. You can observe this parallelogram. Right? Now this was the point 2, 0. We can see that this will be the point minus 2, 0. Which means the length here will be 4. The length here will be 4. The base is 4. The height of this parallelogram between the two parallel lines is obviously 2. So the area of the parallelogram is base into height, 4 into 2, 8. That is the answer to be entered. The area of the parallelogram is 8. If the first part is a factor of the second part, what is the value of p plus q? One simple way is start dividing. You know the standard division. If the divisor is a factor of the dividend, the remainder should be 0. So we simply start dividing. X raised to 4 plus px square plus q. We divide the dividend by the divisor, x square plus 2x plus 5. Standard routine division. So simply divide. The first part here is x square. So we have x square plus 2x cube plus 5x square. So change the sign and add. So we have x square x to 4 here. So this cancels out. We have minus 2x cube. And for the x square, the coefficient would be p minus 5. And of course, we have a cube. So now we want to remove minus 2x cube. So multiply by minus 2x. So we have minus 2x cube. Minus 2x into plus 2x is minus 4x cube. And minus 2x into plus 5 is minus 10x. So change the sign and simply add. So again, this cancels out. And what do we have here? The coefficient of x cube. Sorry, this is x square. The coefficient of the square term would be p minus 5 plus 4. P minus 5 plus 4 is p minus 1. And then we have a plus 10x and plus q. And the last part here is then p minus 1. So multiply by p minus 1. P minus 1 x square. P minus 1 into 2. 2 into p minus 1. Yeah, this will be it. 2 p minus 1 into x. And then we have the last part p minus 1 into 5. So plus 5 into p minus 1, bracket p minus 1. Again, change the sign and subtract. So this becomes negative, negative, negative. This cancels out. Now what are we left with? The first, the coefficient of x would be what? 10 minus 2 into p minus 1. This would be the coefficient of x, and that should be 0. So we have 10 minus 2p minus 2 is equal to plus 2 is equal to 0. 12 is equal to 2p and p is equal to 6. We have our p is equal to 6. The constant term should also be 0. So we have q minus 5p plus 5, and that should be also 0. Put P is equal to Q6 that we have already found. Q minus 5 into 6, 30 plus 5 is equal to 0, which gives us Q is equal to 25. P is 6, Q is 25, and P plus Q, the required value P plus Q will be 6 plus 5, 6 plus 25, 31. The correct answer is option D. So here Anuj is working. Let's say his efficiency is just 1. The efficiency of Anuj is 1. He can work for 120 days to complete the job. That means the job requires 120 man days of work. Units. The job is 120 units. If speed of Anuj is taken as 1 unit per day, the job is 120 units. Now he works alone on day 1. Day 2 is joined by another person who has double the efficiency 2. Day 3, they are joined by another person who has efficiency double of this last person, 4. So this continues 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, dot, dot, dot. On day 1, Anuj alone works. He does 1 unit of work. On day 2, we have 1 and 2. 2 people working with speeds 1 and 2. So the combined work done is 3. On day 3, 4 has joined. So 3 plus 4, 7 units of work is done. Day 5, 7 and 8, 15 units of work will be done. Day 4. On day 5, 16 joins in. So 15 and 16, 31 units is done. The total here seems to be very small enough as compared to 120. On day 6, we'll have 31 plus 32. The person with 32 joins. So the work done will be 63. Now if I give one more day, the total itself is greater than 120. So I need to verify how much work is actually done, or do I need a fraction part of the next day? If we add all these numbers, we get an exact 120. We get an exact 120. So simple, the work is over in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. A total of 6 days. The number to be entered was 6. How many days? 6 days. Every day, Sita and Geeta leave their respective homes at 5 and walk towards each other. They are walking towards each other. Their relative speed will be A plus B. On a particular day, Sita doubles her speed while Geeta maintains. Let's say this is Sita, this is Geeta. And as a result, they meet. The time to meet reduces by 3 by 8. If you remember, the time reduces by 3 by 8. It becomes 5 by 8. If time becomes 5 by 8, speed has become 8 by 5. From 5, speed has changed to 8. By doubling the speed, by Geeta's doubling the speed has become 8 from 5. That means Sita's speed must be 3. Sita has doubled her speed. So Sita's speed should be 3. Now 3 plus something is 5. So Geeta should be 2. We can verify 3 plus 2 is 5. If Sita doubles the speed, it becomes 6 and 2. And the total becomes 8. Correct. So we can see that the speed has changed from 5 to 8. So when they are in opposite direction, the relative speed is 5. Now what happens on the third day? On yet another day, Geeta becomes upset and she starts walking away. So now Geeta is walking with a speed 2, let's say in the rightward direction. Sita is following her with a speed of 3. So the relative speed becomes 3 minus 2, 1. The distance is yet to be the same. The distance between Sita and Geeta is always the same in all the cases. Speed has changed in the ratio of 5 is to 1. So the time would change in the ratio of 1 is to 5. If T is 1, T1 would be 5. So now the question says, by what percent is T less than T1? By what percent is 1 less than 5? 1 is less than 5 by 4, but as a percentage, we need the base to be T1. 4 by 5, 80%. T is less than T1 by 80%. The answer is option A. A little bit of a classroom type question. NQ is equal to LM, ML. This is what is given to us. Now this is also an equilateral triangle. So this is 60 degrees, 60 degrees. That means ML is the radius. We can say ML is also equal to MP, is also equal to LP, is also equal to NP. That is also the radius. So if I say this is the radius, 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 this is also the radius, and this is also given to us as radius. So this is an isosceles triangle. If this angle is x, this angle would also be x. And the exterior angle here would be 2x. Now again, this is an isosceles triangle here. M and P is an isosceles triangle. This is the radius, this is also radius. So this angle would also be 2x. Now what we can have is x and 2x. So this exterior angle 60 is x, 2x plus x, 3x. 60 is equal to 3x. So x is equal to 20 degrees. So this x is 20 degrees here. So this is also 20 degrees here. 60 and 20 is 80. So the third angle here that we want is 100 degrees. And now the question is, what is the difference between the measure of the arc MN? Measure of the arc MN is the central angle of MN, which is 100 degrees. And measure of the arc NR is the central angle 20 degrees. And the difference between these two is 80 degrees. Option C is the right answer. 80 degrees, option C is the right answer. A difficult looking question. So there is a cube and these two parts are cut away. These two parts are cut away. So the cube would look like this. This is how the cube would look like after being cut. Now they have given PD is equal to A. Moreover, P and S is parallel to AB. R is the midpoint, Q is the midpoint. Now if R is the midpoint and RSC is also an equilateral triangle, then S is also obviously the midpoint. Base will be at the midpoint. So if PD I take as 1, if I take A is equal to 1, this is 1, this is 1, and this would then become 2. So the sides of the cube, or you can say the edge of the cube is equal to 4. This is what I can start with. I take A as 1 only. So all my options, I can just verify now the numbers. The first thing that I need of all now is the integral part. Now PD is 1. This part will be an irrational part. This is 2, this is 3. So we get this as root 13. Right angle triangle Pythagoras. Now this is 1. DC is 4. CS is 2. SR is 2 because we know this is an equilateral triangle inside 2, 2, 2. Remember this part has already been cut away. So this is 4, 2, 2, 2, 2. So what is the integral part of the perimeter? 1 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. That gives us 8 plus 4, 12 and 1, 13. 13 into 4, the height of the prism gives us 52 as the area. The lateral surface area we have calculated. Remember, this is the lateral. Now what happens to the top and bottom surface? The top surface is 4 by 4, 16, from which these two parts have been cut away. So 16 plus 16, 32. If I add to the lateral surface, I have 84. From 84, I need to cut out this one part here. This triangle at the top and bottom, two triangular parts will be cut out. So what will be the area of this triangle? Half base height, half 2, 3. Half 2, 3, which gives me 3 is the area of the top part plus 3 area of the bottom part, 6. 84 minus 6 is 78. And that is there only in one option. So that gives me my correct answer, 78. So 78 is there only in one option. So that gives us our answer as B. Option B is the right answer. We do not see all the options have 4 root 13. This again we can verify the area of the equilateral triangle that we are cutting out from the top and bottom. Anyway, we have got our answer as 78. That gives us option B as the right answer. Now, the last question that I have selected here, we have a regular hexagon. Remember, I keep saying a regular hexagon is nothing but 6 equilateral triangles. A regular hexagon is 6 equilateral triangles. So we have 6 equilateral triangles here. Now, this is one of them. APQ is one of the 6 equilateral triangles. D will be the midpoint, B will be the midpoint. So QB is a median, DP is also the median. And if I draw the third median, I will have 6 equal triangles. So each of these triangles is 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, 1/6 of area. So if I don't draw the third median, if I don't worry now, this 1/6 and 1/6 together gives me 1/3. This area is 1/3 of the equilateral triangle. The area ABCQ, which is given to us as 3√3, is 1/3. So 3√3 given area is 1/3 of the equilateral triangle. So we get equilateral triangle is equal to 9√3, and the hexagon is 6 equilateral triangles, and the regular hexagon is nothing but 6 equilateral triangles, which gives us 6 into 9√3, which is 54√3. The first option is the correct answer, 54√3. So work hard and stay safe till the next, and not just till the next, till all. Okay, signing out. Goodbye.